come in here. And then we're going to talk about what the name is today. You can already see it in the description. But we're going to talk about what the name is today and what we're the content that we're actually going to cover here. Okay. So that said, what we are talking about today, you guys, is 3 ways to create a life you don't need a vacation from. This is something that Mike and I were talking about last week, and we were like, man, we should really do a video on that, because somebody was asking me in one of my groups, they were saying, like, when you go on vacation, like, you know, do you ever really take a break? And I'm like, that I feel like there's a misunderstanding, because I'm never really working. That's the, like, when I'm talking to you guys here, this isn't work. This is not work in any capacity, right? So anyway, how to build a life that you don't need to take a vacation from. So that's what we're going to be getting into today. So first things first, if you're watching this on the YouTubes, make sure that you click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. If you are not watching this on the YouTubes, what you're going to do is go and search my name right after this video. Search my first and last name on YouTube. Click on the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. I love to hear your feedback on the videos too. So like if you're watching on YouTube, if you like it, comment on it, things like that. What that's going to do, you guys, is A, we can chat, right? So I can respond to your comments and stuff. But B, what it's going to do is it's going to help move the video up for other people just like you. So you're not the only one whose life gets enhanced by this. So other people's lives get enhanced by this as well. So feel free to comment, share, all of those things to help boost that YouTube video. Okay. So, all right. Let me go ahead and get this off of there. Let me see. Now I'm going to turn on the Instagram. I am a whole, like, if you could see me as a mad scientist behind all of my dashboard, like I almost want to take a picture, but I can't because my phone's right here. But like I've got the camera, the light, the like Mike's, what is this, a laptop here, and then I've got my phone here. So anyway, I'm going to start Instagram and we're going to get this video on the road, okay? All right, so here we go. We are talking about 3 ways to create a life that you don't need a vacation from. So what I was saying earlier, you guys, was that I had somebody in one of my groups recently that said, like, hey, well, whenever you're on vacation, because they recently saw me in Scottsdale and I was doing like, I was still doing my lives every day and that sort of thing. And they were like, is there ever a time that you're, you know, that you just take a break and you don't show up? And to me, the real question is, are you working all the time, right? And you guys, I'm hardly ever working. Did I just say that? Am I allowed to say that? Everybody knows it, right? I also teach you how to not work. There's that. I'm never really working, you guys. I'm in community with my people and I'm in service to my people and I love you guys so much, but I'm never really working. And so Mike and I were talking about that and I was like, man, I feel like people really need to understand that we've built a life here that we don't need a vacation from, right? Like we don't need to, whenever we go see the Ula guys in Scottsdale, right? Like whenever we go hang out with them, that's not like, oh, let me put my work on the back burner. It's like, hey, let me show my friends this, right? It's not at all the same thing, you guys, okay? This isn't me going to a 9-to-5 job and drudging through my day and miss work, right? Like, it's not like that at all. Instead, you guys, what it is I just get to show up every day, live my life, answer questions, help other people live their lives and reach their dreams, and that's my job. Okay, so now let's talk about how you can make that your job, okay? Because there's not a person alive on the planet that does not want to help other people. There's not. Now, there are people on the planet that don't know how they're going to help other people. Got a UPS guy, hey, holler. UPS guy just walked past the door. There's people that don't know how to help, right? or don't feel worthy of it, and those are things that we can work through, right? Just shoot me a message, we'll talk. But you guys, there's nobody on the planet that doesn't want to. So now let's talk about how you can do this in your own life, okay? All right. So number one, these are 3 things, all right? Number 1, you guys, is what do you geek out on? Okay? This is like the fun thing. So what do you geek out on? What do you love to talk about? What do you, and it may be something that you're like, there's no one else on the planet that will geek out on this same stuff with me. That's untrue. That's untrue. There are lots of different people on the planet, and yes, they will absolutely geek out on the same stuff you do, okay? You need to understand that. So stop thinking that you are what? I don't even remember what they're called. Well, doesn't matter. Don't have the word for it. Don't think that you're different. Don't think that nobody else is like you. There are people like you, okay? So even if you geek out on cross-stitching orangutans, right? Like your favorite subject matter is cross-stitching orangutans. Even if that is what you geek out on, I guarantee you there are other people that geek out on that. And it's so like, what is the thing that sets you on fire? What is the thing that you love to do? What is the thing that you could talk all day about and not have it be work and have it just be fun, you guys? What is that thing? And here's the deal. Here's the deal. Let's get real here, okay? Here's the deal is there's a lot of people that can't get to that space in their mind. So let's work through that here super quick, okay? There's a lot of people that can't even think about what they love to do because it has been suppressed for so long that it's no longer accessible quickly, okay? So what I mean by it being suppressed for so long, maybe you've just been momming so hard for so long that you don't remember what you love, right? There's also society and the media pushes what we love and what lights us up, pushes that down because there's so much fear out there about everything, right? Be scared of this, be scared of this, be scared of this, be scared of this. Your brain is so busy being scared of everything that it doesn't remember what lit it up in the first place. You guys, fear is not from our creator, okay? Fear is from something completely different. Do not give it power, okay? Let's work on not being afraid of all of the things that we're told to be afraid of. Number 1 step to not being afraid of all the things we're told to be afraid of is turn off your TV. Turn off your TV. Now, am I a fan of Golden Girls? 100% yes. But that's on Hulu with no ads, okay? And no other anything else. Listen, B. Arthur isn't going to freak me out. She's not going to freak me out. She makes me happy, okay? Turn off your TV. Stop being told what to think and what to feel about your surroundings, okay? Let's go back to our gut. Let's go back to our initial response, our response, not a response that is being told and taught to us, okay? Now, once you're past the fear, once that stops taking over all of this real estate, once that stops, then you're going to start to remember, oh, this is what I enjoy doing. I want to spend time doing this, right? I want to do this. I remembered the other day that I enjoy coloring. So now my daughter and I, we color at the kitchen table. We just color together. She colors and I color and we share our colors, and she says, I need that purple when you're done. And I say, okay, well, here's the purple. I need it back, right? There's just, what do you love to do, you guys? What do you love? That's the very first thing that you need to be thinking about, okay? Number 2, I feel like we're here. Number 2, how can that serve your people, okay? Now this is because this video is not very long, I have entire stuff on this, okay? If you're like, whoa, this is like a big topic that she's talking about in a very short amount of time. Yeah, that's true. Just follow me in places. You'll see me talk about it all the time. And I drill down on stuff. I have a group actually in the description of this video. Not on Instagram yet, but it will be whenever it goes onto IGTV. But the Instagram or the description of this video has a link in it, and that's for my group where I drill down. I actually have a 90-day thing I'm going to talk about here in a second, but it's side gig to main gig. Turn your side gig into your main gig in 90 days. Okay, you guys? So that is like, we go through all of this stuff. If you're like, I need to know more about this, jump into that group, okay? Free group. Free resource. It's basically my tithing back into the community. So it's amazing. Okay, you guys. So that's where you're going to be able to learn more if you want to. So how can you do that? How can you use that thing to serve your people? Okay. So the first thing that we need to know is who our people are. That is what I call your bat signal. We go through that in the group. Okay. So just so you know who your people are. If you already know who your people are, how can you use the thing that you geek out on to be able to serve your people, right? So that's like, because your people are going to be just like you, but it's going to be just like you typically a few years ago before you learn some things that you've learned, right? So you're going to be able to use that thing that you love, that you're passionate about. So the thing that I'm passionate about is building income streams around your family so that you can live life from your heart, live life from your soul, and be on this planet the way you were designed to be, okay? And to show up in the way that you were designed to show up. I geek out on that. I could talk about it all day long. It's important to me. It's also important to me that our kids see us living that way, because it shows our kids what's possible instead of everything else, the media and everything else trying to show our kids what's possible, okay? Which I would rather do that, right? That's my job, right? So how can you use that thing that you geek out on to be able to serve your people? Well, the way that I serve my people is I have like these groups where I show people exactly how to show up in this way, like the group that I was talking about. Well, how can you use this stuff that you geek out on to be able to serve your people? Okay, that's number 2. Again, you guys, recapping, these are 3 ways to create a life that you do not need a vacation from. Now, can you go on vacation? Yeah. But are you looking forward to it? Is it like that 2 weeks that you spend the entire year looking forward to? I talked to a friend of mine last week and she's like, I literally used to have pictures next to my computer while I was still at my day job of Mexico, because her and her husband go to Mexico or went to Mexico every year. Now they went twice in the last 2 months. I'm just saying. But they used to go to Mexico once every year. And so she would have pictures of Mexico so she knew what she was working for. She spent a whole year just to get that vacation. You guys, we can live on vacation. Now she does. Live on vacation and then go places. But you're not taking a vacation from what you do to serve. Does that make sense, you guys? Okay, last thing, number 3. A way to create a life that you don't need a vacation from. Number 3, you guys, is HBR. If you have not heard me talk about HBR, you are going to hear about it now. HBR, home-based revolution, okay? That is the thing that I have created. I have spent the last 10 years of my life, before I created HBR, I spent 10 years of my life figuring out how to be able to do this, okay? How to be able to work from home. And I work about an hour a day now. It's really about an hour a day, you guys. 5 days a week, not even 7. I work about 5 hours a week, okay, you guys? And we bring in a good amount of money. I'm not going to say how much because I freak people out. And they're like, whoa, I don't know if I can do that. Don't worry about it. I tell you exactly how to do it. In HBR, you guys, I show you exactly everything that has worked, okay? Everything that I learned in 10 years, I'm not going to teach you the stuff that doesn't work because that's a waste of time. And I learned a lot of things from different people, and then I had to like tweak it to be mine because that wasn't actually working. Like after you see some of my videos, I'm sure that you're going to see, you know, ads and stuff like that from people that are going to teach you how to grow your online business and right? I took some of those courses, and then I was like, this doesn't actually work. The things that they teach are separate, meaning that they're not connected to each other. In HBR, what I teach you is how everything that you do needs to be connected to other things. So essentially you turn one part of the gear and everything turns, okay? Now what that actually means, you guys, is that you have a business that is on autopilot. Once it's set up, it's running on its own, and all you do at that point is you talk and you get excited about the things that you love and you serve your people, and the business part of it, the income generating part of it, runs on its own, guys. It runs on its own. I have people that have made $12K a month within the first 4 months of being in HBR. You guys, that is freedom. That is developing a life you do not need a vacation from, okay? So whenever you're ready to talk about HBR, if you're on Instagram, message me. If you're anywhere else, what you do is you go to my Facebook business page. I'm going to put a graphic up here. You're going to go to my Facebook business page, Livin the Dream with Martha, right here. And you're going to message me the words case study. That's just so I know what we're talking about. You're talking to me. You're not talking to a robot. I guarantee that. Go ahead and ask me what color my socks are, okay? Like you can ask me whatever you want to ask me. It's not a robot, okay? What we're going to do, you guys, is we're going to go through a few questions to make sure that it's a good fit for you. If it's a good fit for you, I'm going to invite you into the program, and then you're going to say, yeah, I want to do it, or no, I don't. And either way is totally fine. I am not a weird salesy person that's going to put you in a headlock and be like, you need to buy my stuff. Because I don't tell you to do that. I don't teach you to do that. I teach you to do exactly what I do. And it makes it easy and helpful and showing up in love and supporting the world around you to be better versions of themselves. I don't know a human on the planet that doesn't want to do that. But I know a lot of humans that don't believe they can. And here's the thing, is HBR is teaching you how you can do that, okay? Also remember, I have, I'm going to go ahead and get that off. Remember, I have the 90-day run, okay? That is in the link of this video, the description of this video. You can join my free group for the bonus 90-day run, side gig to main gig in 90 days, okay? You can do that as well. Just know that the 90-day run, I'm going to show you how to be able to do this. HBR puts rocket boosters on everything, okay? HBR is where you want to be. The 90-day run is cool and all, but you're getting this much, okay? Make sure that when you're ready, you're in HBR, because you're not doing yourself a true service unless you're in there. Okay, you guys? All right, I'm going to end this Instagram video, and then I'm going to come over to YouTube, and we're going to, and Facebook, and I'm going to answer questions. Brrr, whatever. Okay. See you guys later. Okay, ending that one. And here we go. I'm going to go back into my, where am I at? 1912. Oh, my word. Okay. Pamela, love Martha in the morning. Ah, shucks. Karen, good morning from California. Yes. Angela, Martha, that is the t-shirt you need to make. Creating a life you don't need a vacation from. Oof. There it is. There it is. Lynn, I'm definitely learning and making the shift how not to work. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Leslie, good morning. Love waking up to Martha to get some good vibes for the day. Heck yes. Boom. Let's see. Emily, I don't work. I have to make myself put my computer away because I geek out and adventure to La La Land. There it is. That's totally it. Oh, man. Okay. Devery came in at cross-stitching orangutans and pictured the pattern. Oh, my gosh. This is so fun. Taylor, I was full of anxiety. I had no self-belief of who I am and had no idea my purpose in the world. Now I look back and want to give back then a big hug. Give me back then a big hug. Yes. Nicole, this is the most important part of what's happening in my life. My husband said he doesn't care. Said he doesn't care if I make another dime in my life because of the life that's come out of me since going to a work from home mom. Oh, I love it. Emily, HBR gave me the tools to break out of my shell and find my passion in life. It's making my dreams come true. There it is. It's HBR, you guys. It's HBR. Amanda, HBR is the place to be part of. It has helped me find me again and will do the same for you. All you got to do is be teachable. There it is. There it is. L, Martha is the real deal. What you see here and what she's saying is the truth of her heart. Do the HBR conversation. Boom. Boom. All right, you guys. Well, shoot. I am going to... Aw, Amanda, I appreciate you so much, Martha. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pop out of here because I have to get ready for my workout because it's very ULA, right? I'm working on a 7F ULA day here. That's what I'm doing. So, you guys, I love you so much. I will see you later. Bye-bye.